All right, we got the 533 sitting in the truck, ready to go home. Been a year in the making. Good morning, YouTube. It is Saturday morning, November 19th, and we are finally on our way to the machine shop at Diamond Engine and Machine in Monticello, Indiana, to pick up the motor for our drag truck. I dropped it off last December on my way down to the PRI show, and Aaron's finally got it ready for me. So we're on our way to get it. So we head west out of Logansport and heading towards Monticello, and the countryside, just fields are all picked, and we're just watching. We just got a little band of snow heading west. Yeah, follow along as we start our day, and head over to Monticello, Indiana, which is the home of Lake Schaefer and Diamond Engine and Machine. And we're going to pick up the motor today and bring it home, and then in another video here shortly, putting it over on the run stand and getting it hooked up and ready to fire up and get broke in before we take it to the dyno. All right, we got the 533 sitting in the truck, ready to go home. Been a year in the making. All right, guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the shop. In case you're new, I'm Alan, and this is Front Page Fab, and just a home shop, building things on the side to make a little extra cash. And tonight we're kind of happy because a year ago I was at a track in Muncie, Indiana, doing just a test and tune, and things went bad with the motor, and the motor let go. So I took it to the machine shop, and as you all are aware, parts availability has been tough on everybody. So it took 11 months and 2 weeks for the machine shop to get everything and get it put together. The only thing we were not able to get is I needed 3 pistons, and Race Tech was quoting us a minimum of 16 weeks lead time. And this was after they waited 3 months to tell the machine shop, oh hey, by the way, yeah, it's going to be 16 weeks minimum. So we ended up putting a set of flat tops on it, just so we could get rolling this year. And then I'm going to reach out to Race Tech at the PRI show and see if we can get those 3 pistons replaced at some point here. So in the meantime, what we're doing today is, and this is a short video, I apologize for that, but we're going to take my my 533 and get it switched over to the run stand, or not the run stand, I'm sorry, to the engine stand, and then a little bit later, another week or 2, I'll transfer it over to the run stand, and we'll try and get this sucker fired up and get everything broke in, and then ready to get it back to the dyno. So follow along.
So just to kind of show you what happened, we're not sure what all happened, but it looks like we were getting starved for oil on the pin here, and you can see under there, those are signs of oil starvation. So that was one thing that happened. And then I was using a set of comp roller lifters, and we had a lifter failure that allowed some junk in here. You can kind of see that right there is trashed. I can like totally just catch my finger on that. So basically this cam, might have been able to regrind it, but we just went ahead and put a new one in. So what happened first, the chicken or the egg, I don't know. We definitely had a lifter failure, and we had a bearing failure on a rod. Actually, it looked like 3 rods, and yeah, the rest was downhill from there. Ended up trashing out the crank, cam, 3 pistons, 3 rods. Lifter, yeah, it was a lot of expensive failure. Anyway, appreciate you watching. I'll be definitely filming this whenever we fire it up, and just if we take it to dyno, which I'm hoping to, don't know if we'll be able to get the budget for that, but I'm hoping to get the thing dynoed so we can tune it in. It's nice to know what the horsepower and torque ratings are on this when you dyno it. Trust me, they're always disappointing. From my experience in the past, you can put all this and they'll be like, oh yeah, I'll put these heads and this cam on and it's going to make this much power. That doesn't necessarily always happen, unfortunately, in the real world. So it is what it is, but what's most important is we were able to tune it, get it to its peak tune, so you know when we drop it in and we get ready to take it up to the racetrack, it's dead on. That's what's most important. From there, you can get your plug readings, baseline plug readings, and then we're hoping, it probably won't happen this year unless I can get some more sponsorship. I would like to put nitrous on this and be able to play with a 300 shot of nitrous maybe. But before we do nitrous, we have to get baseline readings. And knowing those baseline numbers is always good. It's one of the questions if you're going to get a torque converter, they need to know that. Also all the specs on the motor. So those are all good things to have. I've got to find out what a dyno session costs today. I haven't done it for probably 13 years. The last
2 I've done. I just put them in and tune them at the track, which is definitely a way to do it. It just takes longer. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. If I can't get the money or get a sponsor that can help me with the money to tune it, or dyno tune it, then we'll tune her at the track. No harm, no foul, but it'll just take a little longer. But anyway, that is the plan with this bad boy. So yeah, here before long, I've got to get all the components out of the trailer. This has a vacuum pump on the front, an alternator. What else? Well, it's been a year. I forget. Vacuum pump, alternator, and, fuel pump, mechanical fuel pump, because this is mechanically fuel injected. So we run alcohol in it. So that's the plan. So you want to be sure and subscribe so that you can, if you haven't already, so you can follow along as we get this dude fired up here again in the next couple of weeks. So appreciate you guys, and thanks for watching, and I do hope you have an awesome Thanksgiving this next week, and safe travels.